Thank you for your interest in LogicalDOC. Let me show you a few of the functionalities of LogicalDOC, and I will split it into a number of videos so it is easier to manage. First of all, you see that the logging onto LogicalDOC is through a web browser. Any web browser would do. This one specifically is a Safari running on a Mac machine. When you log, you will have the option to select a number of languages based on your preference, and those languages will display the GUI of the system and also allow you to index documents in those languages. To log in, you will need a username and password, which will be set up by the administrator of the system. And upon logging in, you will go directly to the first tab of the system, which is called the Documents tab. Underneath the Documents tab, we have a number of workspaces that have been defined in this demo system. We can go into each one of them and drill deeper. Let's take a look at the folder level. By the way, those workspaces have been imported into LogicalDOC, meaning defined within the system, and the folders inside them have been imported, and from that point on, all of the information that has been imported is managed by LogicalDOC. So let's take a look at this first folder here. If we click on it, we see at the bottom 5 different tabs. The first one shows you the properties of the tab, of the folder. It shows you where it came from, when it was created, and so on. The second one will show you the template that is applied for that folder. In this case, let's select contract, and what that does is it brings a number of fields that the user will fill out for every document that will be placed in that folder. These are metadata fields, which will enable us to search those documents that have those fields much quicker and easier. The third tab is a very important one, and it is called the Security tab. This is how you control access of either groups or users into LogicalDOC. As you can see, the group admin, which is the top one, has access to all of the functionalities allowed in this folder. The second group, author, has limited access or limited functionality, and those are depicted by the little V's in the boxes. If you look at the user's CB at the bottom, they have no rights except to read documents. LogicalDOC is split up into groups and users, and the access rights can be assigned to a specific user or, of course, to a group. And if a user belongs to a group, then they will inherit automatically all those access rights. You can also apply those access rights to subfolders within the same folder, so you do not have to create them again and again for each folder. Let's go to the History tab, where we see what happened to this folder. So it keeps a running history of all of the different activities that occurred in this folder. And finally, we can also see the workflow, which we will talk about later, workflows which have been applied to this folder. Now let's drill down and go a little deeper into the documents here. This we will do in the next video.
LogicalDOC simplifies document management